Welcome back to In the Garden. I'm here with Craig from Grange Co-op, and today we're going to be talking about azaleas. Craig, so just a little bit about these types of flowers. It's spring, we're getting close to summer, good warm temperatures. Are these the best for that?
Yeah, so this is the time of year when people kind of flood into our stores. They see these blooming. People have them in their landscapes, and it's a green plant most of the year, but right now you'll get these just amazing, it'll look like the whole plant is like one big flower,
nice.
like it is completely covered in flowers. And so this is the time of year when people really start kind of flocking in for these. Azaleas are just amazing little shrubs. They don't get really big, usually stay in maybe the 3 to 4 foot range. Biggest thing with them is we want to be really careful about where we're putting them.
Okay.
They don't want to be in full sun, so you want to have them on a side of a house or some area where they're getting a little bit more shade. But just a really incredible plant that really anybody can come in. We have tons of varieties people can come in and pick from right now.
And then if you were to plant them, like what sort of a fertilizer would you want to use?
Yeah, so azaleas are another one of those plants that really wants that acid. They want a low pH in the soil and in their fertilizer. So other plants like that would be a rhododendron or a blueberry or a camellia, a lot of plants like that. So when you plant them, it's important to use an acid planting mix, something that specifically says that it's for acid. So we have an example here of a G&B one that is an acid planting mix. And then that fertilizer you use is one that specifically is going to call out azaleas on the label. It'll say rhododendron, azalea, camellia, or something like that, or it might say acid loving. But it's really important that that's what we want to use on azaleas.
Okay.
They are pretty picky about the soil pH.
And is there any other thing people should know about azalea plants, taking care of them? Are they hard to take care of? Like, what's that scale of range for
No,
taking
pretty
care of
easy,
these?
pretty easy. You want to be fertilizing them kind of after their bloom period. So when they get done blooming, then you want to be going in and putting in your fertilizer. There's not a whole lot of care to them. They're not a super hard to take care of plant. They are evergreen, so they don't lose their leaves in the winter. So
Okay.
they're not just bare sticks during the winter time. And like I said, the great part is that you get around this time of year, we get into the spring at some point, and then they are just one massive color. They really are a really great landscape plant.
Sweet. Well, not only would it make a good name, but it makes a good piece to have out in your garden.
Indeed.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Craig. And if you have any more information, you could go to our website at KDRV.com or go to a Grange Co-op near you to talk to a specialist like Craig himself.